How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brown Logan, and today we got to talk about Gillette's new ad that attacks quote unquote toxic masculinity. In reality, it just caters to the SJW sphere out there to try and drum up some more revenue. And if you don't know what SJW is, a social justice warrior. The same folks that were behind Colin Kaepernick and hands up, don't shoot, all that kind of stuff. And I think the reason why they're doing this ad is because of Colin Kaepernick's success with Nike, not because they really feel that way, but for now, I digress. This ad comes out almost 30 years to the day of the previous ad, which came out during 1989 Super Bowl 23, a much more simple time where things were different, where men were allowed to be men, women were allowed to be women, and that was pretty much what it is. We're going to see both ads, and we're going to do a little bit of compare and contrast. I'm going to start with the very first ad, and then we're going to get to the second ad that all the hubbub has been about over the past couple of days. So without further ado, let's go ahead and roll it.
You're looking sharp, you're looking good, you've come so far, and we know how to make the most of who you are.
Okay, so already the commercial is great so far. The original one from 1989, you got two men embracing, you got the man getting married, you got him running, doing track. I mean, this is a typical male. This is what we do. So I don't see how this is somehow bad or why it needed to really be changed for 2019. But let's keep going in the original commercial from 89.
It's plain to see.
Okay, so I mean, again, it's going good. You had the man with the baby a little while ago. You know, boy meets girl type things. He's out there with his friends, his male friends, exercising, being physically active. What's the problem? Why would this need to be changed?
We give you all we have to give for all a man can be. Where the race is run, you're the champion. Gillette.
The Gillette Atra Plus system with the Lubra Smooth strip for the best a man can get.
The best a man can get.
Okay, so that's the motto right there. You can't see the full thing, but you heard it. The best a man can get. That was the original slogan. That was what it was, 1989, and it was very successful. Gillette has been a leader in the space for quite a while now. I'm not really sure how many years they've been up there, but it's like, I think their yearly revenue is like 68.8 billion or something like that. So they're a pretty big behemoth. But now all of a sudden they want to get into the SJW space. I think that they went to an ad agency and wanted to drum up some more revenue by capitalizing off of what's happening, just like Nike did, like I said earlier. Very simple. So let's get into the second ad and see what they're talking about in 2019.
Bullying.
The Me Too movement against sexual
Toxic
harassment.
masculinity.
Is this the best a man can get? Is it?
Okay, see, stop right here. I got a problem. This right here, this scene should not be happening. It's not about, you know what I'm saying, anything. It's about mommy ain't always going to be there to protect you, to save you, okay? And you're talking about, like, you seeing stuff right here. This is like cyberbullying. If a child is not ready to handle that, how are they going to conduct themselves once they get to be an adult? You know, these are the kind of guys that just lose it and go postal because they've never been taught from a young age how to deal with adversity, how to deal with bullies. You got to be able to deal with it early. I'm not saying bullying is a good thing, but when it comes your way, you got to be ready, because if you're not ready when you were a child, you're going to have problems when you become an adult. So mommy being there for you, she ain't always going to be there. And when she's not, what are you going to do? But let's keep going.
Can't hide from it.
Sexual harassment is taking over.
It's been going on far too long. We can't laugh it off.
Who's the daddy?
What I actually think she's trying to say?
Making the same old excuses.
Hold on. Let's back up a little bit here.
What I
Wait a minute,
actually think she's trying to say.
Making the same old excuses.
Okay, you got little boys wrestling. What is the problem with that? What is the problem? Little boys wrestle. It's fun. Like, if that was me when I was like 5 years old, 6 years old or whatever, I'll be having a blast. That's fun. That's not something you need to be trying to like squash. They're not fighting. They're having fun. So what is the issue here? Let's keep going.
Boys will be boys.
Boys will be boys. Boys will be boys.
But something finally changed.
Allegations.
Okay, so y'all know what that is. That's Anna with the Young Turks. It's interesting how you have a group, company, whatever, called the Young Turks that was involved with the Armenian genocide, and she's Armenian. That's pretty interesting how they would have them here during this particular point in time, but I digress. Let's keep on going.
Regarding sexual assault and sexual harassment.
But she says it's
And there will be no going back. Because we believe in the best in men.
Men need to hold other men accountable.
Smile, sweetie.
Come on.
To say the right.
Oh, okay, so I caught that one, the whole thing about smile. So I guess like they probably talk to some people on the street, and you know, some women that don't really like men like that, they hate for men to say smile. I mean, come on. So can men not even approach women? Can men not even step to women? Like, how are we going to actually continue as a species? Well, we got to go like everybody got to be like in vitro fertilization. You got to go to a sperm bank and get pregnant that way with no data in the house to produce children that are totally lost. Is that what we're going to do? Or can we just say that men should be able to approach women with something simple like smile, you know, or say that you look very nice today, you look attractive? I mean, this is so silly, but let's keep going.
Right thing. To act the right way.
Bro, not cool. Not cool.
Wait a minute. Like, he didn't do anything. He didn't touch her. He didn't say anything. He was just looking and was attracted. Look, at the end, hold on. Let's go back a little bit. Let's go back right there.
Thing. To act.
Okay, so boom, right here. Why would my man in the plaid shirt be stopping the guy in the gray t-shirt from talking to the young lady? I mean, he didn't like reach out with his hands and try to grab her or something like that. He likes the way she looks. He wants to talk to her. Why would the guy in the plaid be trying to intervene? Does he have a crush on the guy and doesn't want him to have any kind of competition blocking his view? I don't know, but let's keep going.
The right way.
Bro, not cool. Not cool.
Some already are. But some.
Like, why would you break that up? Like, they're not fighting. They're just wrestling. You know, I mean, come on, man.
Some is not enough.
It's not how we treat each other, okay?
Man.
Because the boys watching today will be the men of tomorrow.
It's only by challenging ourselves to do more that we can get closer to our best. We are taking action at thebestmencanbe.org. Join us. I think not. Matter of fact, hold on. Okay, I don't think it's too much here. Boys and Girls Club. It's just, you know, basically trying to get you to buy their product. It ain't nothing but another Procter and Gamble ad. Just trying to get you to buy their product. Okay, I think I'm finished with that. That's enough there. So, at the end of the day, as I close, I just want to say that was really pathetic. Gillette, I understand you're trying to make money. You're trying to, you know, please your shareholders and whatnot. I get it. I 100% get it. You have a fiscal responsibility to your shareholders to make money. But this is really shameful. The ad you had in 1999 could have just been remastered. You could have done the exact same ad and just updated it with current day technology with your resolution on the camera and stuff like that. The same song, everything could have stayed the way it was. There was no need to be this whole thing of changing the tagline from the best a man can get to the best men can be. To this whole thing about, you know, bullying is one thing. Like, you saw the kids that were beating up the boy or whatever. That's one thing. But two little boys wrestling. Really? Is that what we're going to try to stop up? That's not how we treat each other. Come on. And then the craziest part was when the dude prevented the guy from talking to the girl. Like, how are you supposed to actually meet women if you don't step to one? I mean, you got dating apps and stuff like that, but at a certain point, you got to be able to talk. And you got to be able to be attracted. That's natural human nature. You can't get beyond that. And in order to recreate humans, you guys know the story of the birds and the bees. I don't even got to go down that road. You know what I'm talking about. But this commercial will prevent something like that from happening. If anybody was to follow it, anybody gonna follow this commercial. This is just PR. This is just something that the media people, the advertising people came together and said this would be good for your brand. And then Gillette's like, okay, it may boost revenue the same way it did for Nike and Colin Kaepernick. The reality is that it probably won't, because Nike, they sell apparel, shoes, clothes, etc. So people that weren't interested in Nike before may be drawn to it because they're trying to wear something that shows to the world that they're woke and they're not racist. And those who are wearing Nike already are not really going to stop because they don't care either way. I got my Nike slides right there on the ground. I'm going to keep them. I have no reason to throw them away. And they were like $20. So it was like, I don't really care about the Colin Kaepernick stuff. I wouldn't go out and buy Nike because of Colin Kaepernick. I would go out and buy Nike if it was the most convenient and cheapest thing with the best quality. I don't care about the brand, but some others care about the brand and they want to show the world that they care about Nike, but also about racism and stuff like that. Social justice warrior-ism, if that makes any sense. But Gillette, you have razors and shaving cream. That's pretty much it. Who's going to buy that to show to the world that they're not racist or that they're not sexist or they're not a misogynist or something like that? This commercial was dumb. It won't be effective. But what is your particular viewpoint on it? Was it a good commercial? Should men really do better? If we see two little boys wrestling in the grass during the barbecue, should we stop it and say, hey, that's not nice, Timmy? I mean, if you see your friend about to approach a young lady, are you going to interview me like, no, but don't do that? That's not. I want to hear from you. Is there anything that I missed in the commercial that you saw? How you feel about Anna from the Young Turks being in there? Is there an ulterior motive there with Christianity and stuff like that? Whatever your comments are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.